year 29, and I'm excited to see all the beautiful things that God will do with this last year in my 20s, which is so crazy. It's like a big girl age for real. I'm getting into the habit of vlogging. I'm not particularly like a super big fan of vlogging, because I don't think people would listen that much about what's going on in my life, but I do lead a very interesting life. My birthday was Sunday, and I spent the first few hours in the hospital because unfortunately I had a cyst that I didn't even know about, like in my ovaries, and it ruptured. And when I tell y'all, I really thought I was gonna go to glory. That pain was unbearable, so unbearable that my body like checked out on Wednesday and I passed out. So I woke up on the ground and then I went to the hospital. And at first I thought it was something like that was going on like with my like colon or like appendicitis or my rectum, because that's where most of the pain was. But after going to the doctor on Saturday, because I had 3 days of like bloating and pain in my abdomen, and then I had a fever. So it was like, okay, my friend suggested that we go to the hospital yet again. And what they told me was like there was blood in my pelvis, so that's why like it was going to like my rectum and causing all that pain. So yeah, we thank God that I'm still here. I didn't even know that something like that can actually end your life. Luckily, my name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life, because that's exactly where I was going with the lamb. So anyway, I'm just grateful that, that was a shock to me knowing that that existed. And now I guess I have one less, because there was one on my left ovary and one on my right one, and the one on the right was the one that ruptured. And so I'm much better than what I was on Wednesday. And as of today, on a Tuesday, it's a little painful, just like a little bit, like slightly, like almost like a cramp, but much better, much better. And I have an appointment with the OBGYN this week. So yeah, that's pretty much a lot that has transpired in quite a few days. And I'm just thinking of the future. Like, I truly cannot wait to be a mom. I truly cannot wait to be a wife first, then a mom specifically. And I guess this doctor's report like really put things in perspective on just how sensitive my womb is and how important and special it is. And considering like my past and how I used to not really value it as much, because my first introduction to anyone like being around that area was not my idea. I'll say that. So yeah, I'm just learning so much more year 29, and I'm excited to see all the beautiful things that God will do with this last year in my 20s, which is so crazy. It's like a big girl age for real. But yeah, here is to 29. I am expecting God to elevate me in a way that is beyond my wildest dreams. It's beyond anything I could have asked, thought of, or imagined, and He will exceed that. And I'm excited. I'm going to seminary school still. I start my classes, I think, in September. I'm excited for that, and starting some new journeys, working on some projects with some clients, and also getting some projects done with, different companies, things of that nature. So I'm looking to continue to build my brand and excel in that as an entrepreneur. And yeah, I can't wait to see what God is going to do. I'm truly, truly excited. And what's happening to my body is just another indicator that there is more for me. And the enemy's always going to be a hater, but we ain't never let a hater stop nothing. Okay, so to God be the glory. And yes, I will post more of what goes on in the life of Naajiah. I have so many videos of me going on mission trips and just day-to-day things, hanging out with friends, behind the scenes stuff, my podcast. So stay tuned for that. Like, also, if there's anything in particular like you guys want to see, of course, holla at your girl. I'm super down. If you have questions, I have been gifted wisdom at this very young age of 29. So if you have any questions about faith, about life, about hair products, makeup, etc., like literally anything you can think of, I'm your girl. So God bless y'all.